this conference off, we respect the decision and congratulate WorkSafe in the actions they've taken today to charge G4S and the drivers as well as the Department of Corrections. We believe that this clearly shows that privatisation of prisons should end. It also clearly shows that throughout the system there is systemic racism. And we need a public inquiry. We need the DPP to open its books to the public and have a proper, open, transparent inquiry into the actions they've taken over the death of Mr. Ward. Yeah, not a problem. DPP should open its books, should be transparent and have a public and open inquiry into the information they have that led to the death of Mr. Ward. We want an open and public inquiry. We also want an end to, and we're calling for the public to support us, an end to privatisation in the prisons. Because not only Mr. Ward's death, consistently since Mr. Ward's death and probably before, people have died in incarceration needlessly. And we say that the privatised prison system is making profit out of people's misery, and the greed that the G4S and the other private companies are making out of people's incarceration must stop, and stop now. And this is a clear message to the state government, if not the federal government, that the privatisation of prisons has got to end. So basically, deaths in custody, congratulate WorkSafe. We now send a clear message to the DPP that we call for a public and open and public inquiry into the facts surrounding Mr. Ward's death and all other cases that are under inquiry.
Yeah. This was a particularly difficult case. In your experience, how would you describe this particular case?
I would describe this case as not particularly singular on its own. Last year we had exactly the same case in High Street where a chap actually lost 18 kilos in the back of a prison van and went to Royal Perth Hospital. When he was discharged, the only van they had for him to go back to prison was a van that they transport dogs in, and the van was actually air conditioned. So the van he was made sick in had no alarm system, had no air conditioning, and he was stuck at the back of the East Perth Court. Virtually died, and they saved his life because he was so close to Royal Perth Hospital. So when G4S and the like said, we've got new vans, we've got new this, we've got new that, the same thing is consistently happening to prisoners in West Australia. And we say the major effect is because it's privatisation of the prison system. We're calling on government to bring it back in-house, and we're calling on the state government to stop the systemic racism within the prison system in WA. And it's now obvious, it's now clear with the evidence that WorkSafe have that there is a racist element to this, and it's got to stop, and it's got to stop now.
The maximum penalty.
For us, it says that the maximum penalty for the individual is $20,000 and $400 for the company. We hope the maximum is given to these people. However, it's not enough to take someone's life and pay $20,000. But what it is